Adventure Beach, it's Miss Jess, and I'm going to be reading you a story about Moses today. One day, as Moses was watching his sheep, he saw a strange sight. Bright flames of fire burned from a nearby bush, but the bush didn't burn up. When Moses took a closer look, he heard the voice of God. God wanted Moses to go to Egypt and tell King Pharaoh to let the God's people go. Pharaoh was mean. He made God's people work as slaves. God promised to help Moses, so Moses set off to see Pharaoh. Moses warned Pharaoh that if he didn't let God's people go, bad things would happen. But Pharaoh wouldn't listen, so God sent swarming bugs, thousands of hopping, croaking frogs, and pounding hailstorms. Finally, after lots and lots of bad things happened, Pharaoh agreed to let God's people go. So Moses led God's people out of Egypt. But then, mean old Pharaoh changed his mind. He sent his army to bring the people back. Then God sent a big wind to split the sea in two so the people could walk across the dry ground and get away from Pharaoh's soldiers. When Pharaoh's soldiers stepped onto the path, the water came crashing down. After God's people escaped from Egypt, they camped in the desert. Then Moses went on a mountain to talk to God. God gave Moses special rules for everyone to follow. We call those the 10 Commandments. When Moses came down from the mountain with the 10 Commandments, he saw the people worshiping a golden calf. This made God very sad. God wants us to love and worship Him. He wants to be the most amazing part of our lives. God wants us to follow the 10 Commandments. Following the 10 Commandments show that we love God. Can you find the children in this picture who are showing their love for God? What other ways can you show your love for God? These kids are praying. That's a way you can show your love for God. The 10 Commandments also help us remember to love others. God wants us to love our families, our friends, and even people we don't know. Can you find the children in this picture who are showing love for others? How can you show love for others? These kids are building a sandcastle. The 10 Commandments help us remember to love God and love others. Let's read the 10 Commandments together. The 10 Commandments of loving God. Don't have any gods except me. You must not worship any idols. Be careful how you use God's name. Remember God's day. Rest and worship. The 10 Commandments for loving others. Honor and obey your parents. You must not kill anybody. Stay with your husband or wife. Do not steal things from others. Never, never tell a lie. And don't be jealous of your neighbor. Good job listening, friends. Hey, Adventure Beach, and happy spring break. Today, we're going to be making a craft that goes with our story about Moses parting the sea. So what you're going to need is some paper to draw people on, some blue paper and brown paper, markers, scissors, and some tape or glue. So what we're going to do first, as you can see I've already done, I've cut up different slices in the paper, and then what you're going to do is you're going to curl them up to make a wave. And then after that, you're going to take your tape or glue, and you're going to put that on the brown pieces, and you're going to tape it down. And then when you tape it down, you can curl them a little more if you want so they look different, but if they don't, that's fine. And then you're going to draw Moses and all of God's people. You're going to cut them out, but you're going to want to keep a little bit of extra paper on the bottom. So what you're going to do is you're going to fold them on the bottom, right here. See, her feet are kind of gone. So you have a little lip right here to glue or tape down into the sea. So we're gonna start with this person. All right, so you're gonna bend it over, that way you can see all of our people walking down the sea. So we're gonna get Moses with his staff. And we're gonna put him in here. He's leading his people through the sea that God helped him part. They were trying to get away from the Pharaoh. Let's do one more person in here. Alrighty, so here is Moses and all of God's people going through the sea. Wow. All right, now it's you guys' turn. I hope you have an awesome day. Bye.